about first and 15.
And it looks as if, you know, all the substitution that the Mustangs have made on offense, it looks like they're going to keep the same running. They're going to keep the same quarterback. Looks like it's still Dusty Cook is still in that quarterback.
Why?
Cook's going to take the snap, and he's going to roll out to the right. A Duke defender. Going to be brought down at the 25-yard line.
See, now, that's what I don't understand. You're up 33-0, and you still got your first-string quarterback in.
It could be for learning purposes. I mean, when you have so many young people out there, somebody has to be in a leadership position. So.
Well, you got to let your young guys get in there. I call it another douchebag move.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We're just gonna chalk that up to a coaching staff decision. I mean, I see where you're coming from. I mean, you got to let the younger quarterbacks get some playing time and some experience. And I mean, this is the perfect time to do it. So they're going to keep the same formation, hand it off to the running back up the middle. Running back's going to get past the second level and bring it out to about the 32-yard line. It's going to be looks like it's going to be about an 8-yard gain.
What happens if the old boy breaks his arm here against the youngins?
Well, that has to be a risk that you're just willing to take. I mean, anytime you're on the field, you never know what might happen. I mean,
it could happen.
It could. I mean,
would you do that if you were coaching?
Well, John, at this point, you kind of have to ask yourself, well, you know, would you do that? I probably would. But then again, I probably would. I may adjust my play calling. You know, you don't want to put your quarterback in harm's way. Wow, so running back takes the handoff, tried to break it out up right field, but he's met by three Mustangs, and there was nothing happening on that play. He took a vicious blow by, looks like, Zach Rogers.
About 7:19 left. He's trailing 33-0. We'll see what happens. Thank you for all you Tiger fans out there listening. I just call it like I see it sometimes.
But you know, you gotta love this band over here. They're representing over here.
Hey, how about that Tiger band now? Give it up for the Tiger band.
Now the Mustangs are gonna punt it away. And back to receive for the Tigers is Jalen Hudson, the junior wide receiver. So he's gonna let it roll out at the 20-yard line.
Good punt for Thompson. Tigers will take it from the Mustang 20. It seems like the Tigers really haven't had a good starting field position the whole night.
They really haven't. I mean, it's just one of the many things that haven't worked for them tonight. But you know, they've battled. I mean, the battling they've shown it. I mean, it doesn't show on the scoreboard. And I can say that they could have put forth a little better effort. But I mean, you know, they work with what they have, and I mean, this is just the result of their work. So I don't know, John.
We'll see what happens here.
With 6 minutes and about 50 seconds left,
yeah.
I mean, I would at least still try to get on the board.
Y'all stay with us. Hear from us.
They're going to line up, receiver at the top and bottom, running back to the right of Creed Johnson. Running back's going to take it up the middle for about a 2-yard gain.
Y'all be sure to tune in following and listen to our versions of the game at our post-game show.
And looks like K'Wan Bruner's still in at running back. But once again, still continuing to let the younger guys get some game reps.
And that's good coaching there.
Right, it is. And also in at wide receiver is Jamarcus Sampson, the junior wide receiver. So Creed Johnson takes the snap, hands it off to the running back, goes up the middle for about 3 yards.
Have you had fun tonight, Kinsley?
I have. You know, I have fun every night, John. I mean, I love being here. There is no other place that I would rather be right now than seeing the Northeast Jones Tigers. I mean, anytime I'm at the game, no matter what the outcome, no matter how they're playing, I just love the game time environment.
I'd rather watch the Tigers than the Little Brown Jug game, wouldn't you?
Now, you're asking for a lot on that one, John. It would be a good game. I can give you that. It would be a good game, but you're asking for a lot on that one. Man, you never know.
I think the Tigers will beat them by 2 touchdowns.
I would give them that. I mean, of course, I'm always pulling for the Tigers. I think it would be a good game.
Hattiesburg Tigers tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, you know, What do you have in that game?
I like the Tigers winning 35-14.
You know, you read my mind on that. I mean, I guess they say great minds think alike. So I mean, I would say that. I would say that. Well, definitely the Tigers. All right, so the Tigers come back out, same formation. Free Johnson waits to snap, tries to draw the defensive line offside with the hard snap, but it doesn't work. So he's going to take the snap, he's going to roll out, has a clear lane, try to elude a blocker. But wow, a Mustang defender comes in and just takes out Free Johnson.
Johnson does the best he can there. The Mustangs really capitalized on that Tiger offensive line. You know, the Mustangs are a 5A school, so they've got a lot more players to choose from.
Right. And wow, you have to credit that defender for making that play. I mean, that guy shot out of nowhere. I didn't even see him. A great job of making that tackle. So now the Tigers are going to punt it away. So now it's like this is a game of punting right now. So it's punting away, and it's going to roll slightly midway into Mustang territory. So we're going to be about at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, the Mustangs will take over. 1st and 10 at the Tigers' 28-yard line. So, Kinsley, you know, as long as you don't let them score again, you're doing okay.
Hey, right now we just watching we just enjoying football right now.
Getting the young men's names called out.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? Hey, this is a game time situation, so this is a good time to see how your younger players respond in a game time situation. I mean, this isn't practice anymore. This is when it really matters. So let's see how they respond to me. Hey, the lineup might be different next week. So the Mustang offense is going to come out and still keeping the same quarterback in. Going to hand it off to the running back up the middle for a minimal gain.
Yeah, I still don't know why you keep him in at this point in the game, being up 33-0. And you know, y'all been listening to the game. You know how I feel.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure of that decision either. I mean, give your younger guys a chance to perform. I mean, Dusty Cook is he's a senior. I mean, but then again, it could just be his first year. So I mean, hey, we're just trying to see here. Cook is going to hand it off to his running back, who goes nowhere. And I mean, hey, this new line of the Tigers, I mean, this defensive line, I mean, they're filling some gaps and bringing some pressure.
Of course, they have had a lot more rest, so that could be.
That is a point, John. There is a point. I mean, rest does make a difference. But I mean, and that's what happens. I mean, when you don't give them time to rest. Yeah. Okay, so the Mustangs line up. They have one receiver lined up top. They added more linemen. Cook is going to hand it off to running back up the middle. Goes nowhere once again. So as time continues to wind down with 3.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. So once again, it's been a game of punting for the Mustangs throughout this fourth quarter. They're going to set up the punt away again.
This quarter being brought to you by Lori's Furniture.
It looks like it's Jalen Hudson again back deep to return the punt for the Tigers. Walker Thompson to kick it off. A good deep kick. Wow, that kid has a leg. So Hudson said he's just going to down it at the 20-yard line. That's where they're going to start.
Well, that's been about the average starting on the field position for the Tigers. So, you know, 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 20-yard line.
So let's see. Looks like they're going to stick with Creed Johnson at quarterback. And looks like they have Zach Rogers in as running back.
So the Tigers just really going through the lineup here and letting everybody play.
Jamarcus Sampson in at wide receiver. So let's see what happens. And I know Zach Rogers he's a power back of the team. So he's a underclassman. So we'll just see. And
Johnson tries to hand it off, but he gets corralled by a bunch of Mustangs, and it's going to be a loss of about one or 2 yards. So we'll give it 3. 2nd and 13 from the Tiger 18-yard line. 19.
I'm anxious to see them go to the air. I mean, I know you have the second string in, but I mean, you can't just let the guy just run the ball. You have to try things out. Let the guy pass the ball, and I mean, just see what happens. I mean, unless they're just really just trying to end the game with 2 minutes left, that's understandable. But experiment with him, and I mean, see what happens. So they're gonna continue to work the ground game, and they're probably gonna take it up the middle for about a 2-yard gain. Clock is going to continue to wind down. 150 left in the fourth quarter.
3rd down, 3rd and 12 from the Tiger 19-yard line.
Johnson takes the snap and hands it off to Zach Rogers. He takes it up the middle and tries to plow over a Mustang defender. He's up in it and taken down. Wow, that was a great display of power running right there. Taking down to like the 25-yard line.
Patrick Little on the kick and on to punt the ball, so hopefully he can get it a far way, Kinsley.
Right. So they're going to punt it away. And the punter drops it, picks it up, and he's going to run it himself, and no blocker. He's just going to fall down at about the 15-yard line. So, wow, the Mustangs are up 33-0, so they're going to even start this drive in awesome field position.
You got to think they probably just take a knee at this point in the game.
I mean, that's honestly what I would do. I mean, it's 56 seconds left. I mean, let's just down the ball. Let's just call it a game. It's been a long night. Let's just call it a game.
I mean, you're up 33-0. Scoring here wouldn't really just says how classless you are.
I mean, hey. Oh, look, we're going to see what they're going to do, and looks like they're just going to continue to run the ball. Looks like they're going to get in the I formation. Looks like they're just going to continue to play until the clock. Oh, well, okay. They're going to down it. Okay. And, that's the right thing to do. I mean, 33-0, 50 seconds left, just end the game. So they came out in the ticky I formation, and they're going to down it. So looks like that's going to be it from the pasture.
Looks like the Mustangs are going to take it 33-0. That'll move the series in favor of the Mustangs 30-23-1. So we'll have to look at try it again next year in the jungle. It's been a good game, Kinsley. Shout out to the Tigers. We're going to take a short break and be back with our post-game show. So we got about 10 seconds left to go, and the clock is winding down, and the Mustangs are basically standing there, and they're going to take a knee, and that's the ball game. Mustangs win 33-0. Hey, we'll see you next week at Collins, but be sure to listen. Here about 5 minutes, here in about 5-10 minutes, we're going to come back and give our pregame show. So thank you for listening. This has been a production of Something to Talk About, Laurel Hattiesburg. We'll see you in another 5 to 10 weeks. And that's a wrap. Tigers fall 33-0 to rival West Jones. We'll see you in a few minutes.